Hello? Yep, apparently I'm live. So welcome to the main shrine room of the London Buddhist Centre for another session of Qigong. My name is Jnanadaya, and I'm here with my friend Polly. Very pleased to have Polly here. Yeah, come around. Polly's she's running around. Polly's very pink, as you can see. Yeah, so it's nice to have her here. And yeah, hello to everyone. Richard said hello, so hi, Richard. And hello to everyone else as well. Do say hi and where you're coming from, if you want to. I know you'll probably be doing Qigong. Okay, so we'll start with the usual warm-ups, which is to have the feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, feet facing forward or mostly forward, and we'll just swing the arms. So the two things to remember are that the hands don't come higher than the heart area. So it's certainly no higher than the shoulders. So we don't put a strain on the heart. And that they don't touch. So we keep the arms apart. I'll come sideways on. So it's just a gentle swing of the arms. We're just beginning to warm up before we do Qigong. And if you want a slightly more, well, to put a bit more effort in, you can just raise your toes on the upswing. And you can also extend the fingers a little bit on the upswing as well. So that's up to you. You can do it for a little while and then stop, or you could do it the whole time, or not at all. I've got used to doing it now. I quite like just raising my toes on the upswing. I will do this for somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, just as a way of getting the blood to circulate a bit more freely, getting the qi to circulate a bit more freely as well. It's a very good thing to do. So even if this is all that you do, 5-10 minutes a day, that would be better than doing nothing at all. It's also quite a nice thing to do, just to break up your working day or your general day as well, just to move a little bit. So when in this form of Qigong, it's fine to chat or to listen to music or even watch television. You want to keep the mind kind of occupied, but not occupied with trying to do anything with the qi. The qi takes care of itself. So I will sort of chat a bit. It's quite a nice way to distract oneself from any pain. What's on my mind a bit is it's my birthday on Thursday, and I'm trying to find a good film to watch. So any suggestions would be welcome. I think film and crisps and snacks, that sort of thing. Just come sideways on again. Maybe a bit of an angle. So today's theme is dealing with anxiety. So we'll do a few things that come from a Qigong book from Master Lam called, I think it's called Dealing with Stress and Anxiety. Just a few things from that book. And Polly and I are doing the Life with Full Attention as well. So if you're on the Life with Full Attention, there's things there that help as well, like the 3-minute breathing space that we're talking about today, body scans. Going for a mindful walk is very good as well. Getting an early night. Cutting down on input, all of those things help to reduce anxiety. Finding pleasures. Isn't that right, Polly?
That's right. Someone suggested that you watch
Star Wars. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Which one? Okay. I'm not going to watch all of them. But... Who was that? Okay. That's got to be a good recommendation. So thank you. Life is good. That's. Yeah. So yeah, it's. I hope you don't get too bored doing this. I've got to really like it. Just there's a tipping point where it just feels like just enjoyable to do this. And as I say, 10 minutes is good. It's a good period of time to do the arm swinging. We won't do it quite. We'll do it another minute, and then we'll move on to. We'll do another. We'll just maybe do a slightly shorter warm up today. Okay, let's just shake out a little bit. Maybe just do a little bit of bouncing, sort of get another good way to shake off a bit of tension. Massage the internal organs. Polly's pretty good. She's quite a good bouncer. Good, okay, all right. And then hands on hip, we'll just rotate the hips. So we'll do that one way and then the other. So we're trying to keep the head fairly still. It's quite nice broad circles. And let's go the other way. So just go the other way. So the legs are fairly straight. So this is your first or one of your first sessions of Qigong. Do take it easy. So normally it's good to start with just sort of 5 or 10 minutes a day, just build it up slowly. So this will be a longer session. So anytime you need to stop, just come to rest or sit down. If you feel faint or nauseous, do stop again. Hopefully you won't, but if you do that. Okay, good. Just shake out again. Okay, so slightly shorter warm up today, and we'll come into Wu Qi. So Wu Qi, we normally start from Wu Qi, almost always. Again, feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, and the arms come out to the side. So it's also known as cowboy, or in some circles. The fingers are slightly spread. You can imagine a bit of space underneath the armpits, so possibly a small balloon there, slightly kind of curved arms. Come sideways on. So the main thing, just to be relaxed. You want to be in a fairly neutral position, so you don't want the hips thrust forward or the bum sticking out. Just somewhere in between. Just make sure the knees are bent so that Qi can circulate, it's not blocked. And looking ahead, so normally it would be with your eyes open. That would be recommended. If you want to close your eyes, you can do that. But generally, it's recommended to have your eyes open, though I had my eyes closed this morning when I was doing my practice. I tend not to do it when I'm on camera. But yeah, but eyes open, looking ahead. So this is Wu Qi. Something like nothingness or emptiness or infinite blue sky. So obviously not a lot of movement in this this form of Qigong. All of the movements going on really internally. So we're trying to relax, but it's also effortful too, as you can maybe feel. You might feel some tingling in the hands or the feet or arms, legs. So just standing with that. So this is where it could be good to have some music on or something just to entertain the mind. I've got Polly, so I'm all right. So we're just contacting the Qi, just And as we do that, it just gathers strength as it courses around the body. Just works with blockages in the body. So we're just building up strength. Just relaxing into any tension. Just holding Wuchi. So Wuchi works on all of the organs of the body. So some of the postures or positions work on specific organs. The Wuchi is more general. And it's something that you can do pretty much anywhere. Okay, let's give it another minute. Okay, let's just shake out. Good. So we'll do a few of the exercises from the book I mentioned. And the first one we haven't done at all in any of these sessions. So let's just start with the head slightly down and the hands by the legs, and we're going to imagine that you see a really good friend and you're kind of welcoming them. So it's like a big in-breath. We'll do it 6 times. So that you see a really good friend, you kind of open up your arms to them, so opening up the chest, and then coming back down on the out-breath. Okay, a little shake again. And then just come into a resting position. So right hand just below the belly button, left hand on top. Just having a rest. Maybe just notice how you feel after that. I definitely feel a bit more expanded. A bit more space in my chest. Okay, and then we'll do another one, which is it's kind of imagining that you're opening curtains. So you're kind of coming in and then just spreading like heavy drapes apart. Coming again, just spreading the drapes apart. Okay, that always makes me think of the Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat for some reason. Okay. And then we'll do two different directions of the same thing. So the first, I'll come maybe a bit sideways on. So we're going to come up like hands together, sort of facing each other. And on the out breath, sort of push away. In breath coming up. So in time with your own breath. So out breath, in breath. So you can do the sitting down as well. Pushing away negative energy, bringing up the good stuff. Do 5 more. Shake out. And hand back on the belly for a moment. And then what we'll do is we're going to do it the other way around. So we're going to, maybe I'll show you first. So sort of sideways on. So on the in-breath, we'll kind of gather in. Breathe out. So as if we're washing ourselves with fresh energy. 5 more. And then a little shake out again. Just balance the shoulders a bit. Maybe a little bit of movement, so we can just so the hands gives the shoulders a little tap, and the reverse of the other hand gives the kidney a little tap as well. Okay. All right. So let's do some Jam Jong proper. So we'll do the wood position. So I'll show you standing and then also show you sitting. So standing, wood is hands as if you're holding the bottom of a beach ball towards the bottom. So the arms are rounded, fingers slightly spread. It's for the livers, so that the hands point at the liver. Relaxing the shoulders, knees slightly bent. Enough space between the hands for at least another hand to pass through. So if you just carry on holding this, I'll get a chair. So just to show, like, if you're feeling anxious at any point during the day, you can just do this position while sitting down. So very calming. You can do it. Again, you can do it watching television or even in a meeting, possibly. You can get away with it, or just sitting at your desk. Okay. And again, you can do, this one you can do sitting down as well. This as well. Metal, which we'll do probably in a minute, you can do sitting down too. The main thing, just have your feet grounded and the back fairly upright. Yeah, so this would be kind of a seated wood position. Certainly do it on a train. Oops. Good. Okay, so let's come back here. Sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable just to sit still or to stand still. Particularly, there's quite a lot of things going on. Well, there's things going on emotionally in the body that can be quite hard. I've got quite a lot going on, so it's a bit uncomfortable, but it's a good thing just to sit with it. Just breathing into any tension. If you can sit down a bit more, you can sit down a bit more, but make sure the knees don't extend over the toes. And if you need to stop, just come to a rest. So we're working with maybe with the edge of discomfort sometimes, but don't overdo it, particularly at the beginning. How's it going, Polly?
Good. I'm thinking about what to give you for your birthday.
Polly's thinking about what to give me for my birthday. It's a very good thought. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Funny birthdays, don't they? They come around quite quickly. It's an awfully long time in between them, but then they come around all too quickly, probably. Just thinking about what my favorite ever birthday present was. I don't know what your favorite ever birthday present was. Maybe other people can think about what their favorite ever birthday present was to distract themselves a bit. I think mine was a red golf bag when I was about 15. I was really into golf. That was pretty good. So I don't know, I'm beginning to feel some energy in the hands and the arms. Not everybody will do, maybe, but good. What was your favorite present, Polly?
I don't know. Last year, I was given like a hamper of snacks.
Mm. Good. So Polly's saying a hamper of a hamper of snacks. So we know what to get Polly.
Oh, my red duffel coat.
All right. She's got a very nice red duffel coat as well. That's, yeah. Okay. Let's give it. Let's just give it a little bit more. Okay, let's shake it. And come to a rest. Good. And we'll come into the metal position. So metal is as if you're holding a beach ball around, just around its middle, I guess. Again, the arms rounded, relaxing the shoulders, fingers slightly spread, come sideways on. So again, the body in neutral position, like not too far forward, bum not sticking out too much. Kind of good for the lungs. I might do a bit of movement actually in a minute, just to break it up a bit. I was talking about Richard last time, who I'm sure he is here, and how he found himself going for a snack during the Qigong. Apparently he didn't do that last time. He was saying that he stuck with it. But I found myself doing a spot of watering doing Qigong sometimes. Okay, let's do a bit of movement. So on the in-breath, we'll just kind of expand the arms out, and on the out-breath, bring them together. So again, good for the lungs. So breathing in, breathing out. You can maybe feel that the energy between your hands, particularly as you compress it. Let's do 5 more. Okay. Bit of a shake. And a bit of a bounce, just bouncing out the tension. If you want, you can make a sound. I'm not much of a sound maker. I'm a bit inhibited to make a sound, but you can go, Okay, good. And we'll do, we've got a bit more time, so we'll do one of the exercises we normally do to warm up, but it's a nice way to calm down, actually. So I'll do it sideways on. So it's where you imagine you're holding a ball of energy, and you raise it on an in-breath, and on the out-breath, you trace the inside of a circle. So this is done to the time of your own breathing, and to within your own capacity. So you don't have to do a big stretch. It's not as if you're stretching. You're just working within your capacity, sort of bringing up a ball of energy on the in-breath, and on the out-breath, just tracing the inside of a circle. So you can try this if you're feeling anxious at any point during the day, at work. Just go outside, get some fresh air, do a bit of arm swinging, and do a little bit of this one. Come sideways on again. So just in time with your own breathing. So maybe see if you can build in a little bit of Qigong into your daily routine, even just 5 or 10 minutes a day. So easy not to do, isn't it? It's so easy to think, I haven't got 5 or 10 minutes. I think that, and I just don't do it. Well, I think I've got to do an hour or 40 minutes or half an hour, but before I know it, I'll just stop doing Qigong or something else that's good for me. Let's do 5 more. Good, and just shake out again. Good. And we'll just slowly start bringing the practice to a close. So just resting for a little bit, hands on the lower dantian. Breathing in, gathering up the energy. Left hand on top of the right, coming back over the chest, back to the lower dantian, to just below the belly button. Pausing. To the left, breathing in. Back to the center, left hand on top of the right, coming back down over the chest to the lower dantian, little pause, and then to the right. Good. And then we'll just swim the hands to the kidneys, give them a little rub, give them a little bounce at the same time. And breathing in. One more. Okay, and then rubbing the hands, generating some heat. And massaging the neck. Good. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and I hope you found it useful and enjoyable. Just to say that, as usual, that everything we do here, we do freely. We try and live by a spirit of generosity as much as we can here at the LBC. But if you can give anything to help us to provide the classes we do and to help the centre run, we obviously very much appreciate that. Okay, have a good rest of the day.